All right. So we just finished up a killer session, and I mean a killer session. I will talk about the stack that went into it, all natural, of course. This is the all natural Jedi channel, okay? So Brandon Angel Fitness Journey is all about the inner metaphysical muscle growth that takes us to the gym, right? That really prepares us to do the right thing. Lots of people have asked me, why do you gotta go to the gym every day? You're gonna inflate your muscles up every day? No, man. And the last thing I'll do is stand on a stage in a bikini too, right? It's about performance. It's about agility. It's about dexterity. It's about capability. Can you run through the jungle with me with 110 pounds on your back and get there and be fine and ready to set up tents, set up shop, set up whatever we gotta do, work a full day, pack right back out 10 miles? We can get there. We can totally do it. We should totally do it. We're supposed to maintain a much higher level of physical fitness and physical fitness than we do. And on this channel, we pay attention to the two, right? Not just forgetting about that metaphysical mindset. So many people are talking this mindset, mouth sound word, right? But they see the needle going in. Their peptide craze is nuts, man. That's an open doorway for the manufacturer to bypass your liver and put something directly into your bloodstream. There's several different mechanisms for doing that right now, and you definitely don't want to trust any of them. There are things you want to do, and then there are things that you don't want to do, right? And you want to be able to discern between the two of those things. As an essential, right? Know what to put in your garden, know what you're weeding from your garden, right? Know exactly what level of fertilizer to use to get ultimate growth and not burn the plant. Everything is both a toxin and a remedy in this biological training module for your soul. It's the dose that decides, right? And we've actually known that for a long time, even though you've not actually known that for a long time. But like, subscribe, and share with your friends so you can all start to make the Jedi click, that little wolf pack that is so necessary, that when moves together like this cannot be ruled over so much, doesn't need that leader so much, doesn't respect that leader so much, knows through practice and experimentation that this Jedi Council formula works better for management of ourselves. To be accountable to your super Spartan homies will make you more of a super Spartan yourself. And it is this design that we will learn from nature if we can simply pay attention to nature, deep attention to it, to understand everything better and stop listening to all these entitled geniuses everywhere that knows everything better. And we've lost simple gym foundational information, such as what we're doing is programming ourselves to resist stress in all forms. So if we're really being hard on ourselves, and we're really being tough on ourselves, and we're being really fluffy on ourselves in other ways to narrow that focus into specific ways of toughness, or maybe we should just cut that fluffy part out. I actually do have the character to back up a few steps and be like, you know what, let me reconsider that. Let me bounce that off of one of my Spartan people. Let me throw it at ChatGPT, but not too much to where the whole entire biological training module for our sole purpose atrophies, right? And then we're missing the whole gig, like so many who have just opted out of the arena by taking a drug, by taking a spirit, by not taking their challenges as opportunities to build strength the right way. How you do it is who you are. It's just the letters changed around. I could make millions of dollars in millions of ways, but I want to do it the right way. I want to help people this time, and through experimentalism in my case, and paying attention to the greats I was so lucky to have, standing on the shoulders of them to see further instead of just hating on them. like most of everyone right now. Loving them on the movie screen, hating them right next to you. There's heroes everywhere. We need to make small Spartan units with them, move intelligently, and see that the logical heart connection, the logical compilation of heart and soul and mind together is necessary to have the most angelic formula with the most angelic edge, making the most angelic progress. Like Jedi, Legos, like very far ahead of most people, and if it's for the absolute right reasons, everything else will fall into place. And if you're doing it all for the right reasons, you may not make all the tons of money, but you're still the teacher like Cain for somebody who does. It all works out. You have to have just faith in yourself and faith in God and maintain that character and help them maintain that character, right? And everyone maintains that excellent character together, because character is king. Plenty of people out there are strong. Plenty of Jedi units are out here strong, right? But it's those who do the right thing, who tell the truth, who have that character, right? And that proper methodology, doing things the right way. There's no point in doing something if you're not going to do it right. You're just cutting corners and creating more work for somebody else, more headache for yourself. So work out the little muscles from 20 to 60 reps at the beginning for your first 3 weeks. Everything really, cables, rubber bands, calisthenics, pull-ups, all those kinds of things, right? Compound exercise for a little bit, but the high rep scheme, just go ahead, burn it out those few couple weeks, because I'm telling you what, if you do it right, and a lot of people skip it. A lot of people need to use the belts and bands, and they'll do that throughout their whole career. A lot of people who shoot the stuff do it like that too, right? Like, there's a secret knowledge that will make you stronger in the long run just because you did it the right way. Bruce Lee could pick up 1,000 pounds, 1,100 pounds, just like this. A little, 90-pound guy, 110-pound guy. It's just amazing things, because he believed in himself, he believed in God, and he went back and found out the correct biological stress testing, stress resisting formulas, and started small and took it as far as it could go. And that's what we're doing here. The right way, natural, knowing in ourselves, believing in God, and really focusing on that inner iron muscle that permeates through the rest. Again, a lot of people just go candy muscle, topical, have nothing inside. And they're just the worst, most irritating people you ever hang out with. I hate to be judgmental, but a lot of them you could just see from a mile away, and I just stay away. And they hate me too, because they can see I'm the one who will call them out. No. Any which way, I don't talk and pull with anyone anymore. We must resist conflict and control freakism at all costs. We must do the hardest thing. It's easy to lie. It's hard to tell the truth. It's easy to put it on someone else. It's hard to take it on yourself. It's easy to talk yourself up all day. It's easy to really beat yourself up all day. It's hard to really beat yourself up all day. Anyone can pull the trigger and stab their friend in the back. You know what I mean? People with character who you could leave $5 million with, because at the end they're gonna get way more than $5 million from you if you're trustworthy like that, right? You're gonna get, and you're not gonna do anything wrong and have your soul in jeopardy of judgment, and all that stuff's real true. You know what I mean? This is a real true colors test. At the end, you'll have a very clear read out of what you knew, what you didn't know, how honest you were on top of it. It would be very dynamic, 3-5D, crystalline, incredible reading. Which brings me to tell you about, get the ashwagandha, get the other supplements, the salts, the magnesium glycinates, all these things that we have put together to elevate your performance right away and support us and what we're doing. And more than that, there's been rumors, it's been surfing around, people have been juggling this Angelic Edge thing, right? And that's gonna start up here soon. It's a case-by-case basis, this one. You just message me at Brandon Angel Fitness Instagram. That's got the messenger, BrandonAngelFitness.com, and somewhere on one of my master links, but Brandon Angel Fitness on Instagram, and you can check out the lifetime bubbles. You can see some of our workout today. You can see some of my intake on the Chronometer app, very scientific. We are here, Jedi talk and everything, right? And we're going to the next level, and I will help you transform all of it. You could be at your lowest point, extremely overweight, or have an extremely overweight metaphysical situation going on. I will share with you, some of us who face losing our kids, family cords, all these kinds of ridiculous hardships, loss of family members in all kinds of different ways. I had a 10-year-old princess kidnapped by very bad people. They never met justice. She was lost to me. So I know what it is to go through hard things in life, and us that go through those absolute hardest things in life are given an opportunity to build strength, not be killed by it, not be drug addicted by it, not be held back for a decade, to really find a Jedi channel like this and really buckle down, use it as an opportunity to build strength, because, you need the hardest, heaviest weight to be the toughest guy. And if you're going through the hardest, heaviest things, you can become the toughest guy. Get with all the tough guys and let that rub off on you. I do with the Angelic Edge. It will be how it is before. You can see the lifetime story bubbles. I tell no lies. Some guys on here will come out here and tell some you thing, but it will resonate with the real people, right? Anyhow, so yeah, get a hold of me. We'll talk. 30 days to completely Jedify yourself. All right, become super insane and completely well directed. And then, we stay together, man. If you're Jedi enough, if I like you, if you fit in, man, we're gonna do insane things, Some people have great opportunities already. Don't miss those. Some people don't have great opportunities and they want to become a Jedi, and they're dealing with some of the hardest challenges and they can't get their shit together. Get a hold of me now. If it's for you, it's for you. Don't sleep on it. All right? Build that angelic edge with other people who have it. It works out like that. Get lessons from a great guitar star, and then what do you know? It takes you half the time it would take a normal person, a quarter of the time really. All right, well, I just want to start getting these check-ins going again, let you know that the camp has started. The Angelic Edge program is back in effect. And if you really want to turn yourself into the most optimal person in an all-natural, God-given way and feel excellent about it at the end, most excellent that you could feel about it at the end, because you can really get to where God's prescribed you to be your best at. You don't have to get to where Barbie dolls, Ken dolls, whatever, fake, all this other psychiatry, I don't know what. I have a psychology channel. We'll unpack it there. I'll put links below. Let's just end this one today by being motivated and getting a hold of me at Brandon Angel Fitness on Instagram. And let's say thank you to Jesus Christ for this beautiful world and for being our loving Lord and Savior. We love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We see these things and you are not. Amen.